welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and today joining me to co-host and sell is my dear friend Amy, Cool Ranch Dorito. Welcome.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me, Belle. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. I've actually known Amy for years and years and years. There have been times where she has modded for me. We've been on
Yeah.
some of the same panels. So this is really long overdue, and I am so delighted that even after she must be so tired from the fancy brooch brunch today,
I
she
was
still made
tired. Yeah.
time for me. So I'm
It's
just
all fun.
delighted. So, Amy, for anybody who might not be familiar with you, go ahead and tell us about your channel, tell us about yourself.
Okay. My name is Amy, but when my little nephew and niece were little, like little before they could read, they
Mhm.
thought that when Mike and I got married, that he owned the Dorito corn chip company. And so he was such a clever young boy. He said, "Well, Aunt Amy, so if Uncle Mike's the original Dorito, then you should be Cool Ranch." So this goes way back to like when I was like 25, 28 years old. And I'm like, what a great idea. Well, when I was trying to develop the name for my channel, that's what I chose, Amy Cool Ranch Dorito. So our name is it's Italian. We don't own the corn chip company. And he figured that out as soon as he could start reading. He's like, Aunt Amy, you've been lying to me. And I'm like, no, I haven't. You made an assumption, but he was so cute. Anyway, so yeah, I was always Cool Ranch to him. And so when I decided to start a YouTube uh, reseller channel, then I thought that would be a perfect name, and so far it's done well. It's done pretty well. So thank you for
Yay.
having me, Belle. um, I sell lots of jewelry, purses, knickknacks, glass, just kind of a little bit of everything, and knives for collecting or for your security. Um, I mean, I sell all kinds of goodies. So we'll see what I have in store tonight for all of you. I do have I invoice through PayPal. I ship through Pirate Ship. I have Cash App, Venmo, Square, and Zelle. I obviously prefer PayPal. It's just a little bit easier, less paperwork, and all that jazz. But if you don't like PayPal, you can pay by any other means, but your invoice will come through PayPal. And I ship through Pirate Ship, and I get you the best shipping I can, even though our lovely US Postal Service keeps raising our rates. So I'm sure you've all experienced that. But thank you all for being here.
Well, let's scroll to the top and let's say hello to some people.
That sounds
First
great.
in, Melissa McIntosh, my moderator, who's going to be running the show. So thank you ever so much for being here and handling the chat. I appreciate you, Melissa. Next, I see Nancy Smith. We hope you have a
Hi,
blessed week too,
Nancy.
and we are blessed by you being here. There's my favorite teenager, Miss Shelby. Hello, hello.
Hi, Shelby. Good to see you.
Next, I see Jennifer Chesney. Hi, Jennifer.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a bit. It's nice to see you, Jennifer.
And Melissa's dropping the link for Cool Ranch. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you go and subscribe to her. I know some days we're on at the same times competing for auction space, but there are other days when she's on and I'm not. So great time to go and watch her. She's got a bunch of auctions every week, and she has different guests on her channel. So she's always keeping it new and fresh. And Melissa, just keep dropping Amy's link like every 20 minutes or so as hour
Oh,
after hour goes by.
yeah,
That way people
I,
can
I
keep
appreciate
finding
that.
her. Okay, next we have
Thanks, Melissa.
Janice M. Hello, hello, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Next, I see Lisa M. Adventure. Hello, Lisa.
Lisa. Hi.
And her
How
mic,
are you?
if he's watching, Lisa has her own mic.
Mm-hmm.
Jocelyn, hello, hello. So great to see you.
Hello, Jocelyn. Hi.
Okay, I think I'm down to the bottom. So
Okay.
what I'm going to say is laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul, roll on and on and on. And the way we get this started is with a fun round I call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. So everything is going to start at just $1 starting bid for choice. And
Right.
Amy is going to participate in the dollar rounds as well as throughout the show. So I'm going to make Amy big, and we're going to see what dollar items she has for us to start off the show.
Okay. I'm gonna have to probably camera down here, but just real quick, I'll go ahead and show you. This is an American Greetings. There are two sheets and of wrapping paper, and they have the most beautiful little bumblebees and birdhouses and watering cans. I have one, two, three, four, five. And for a starting bid, you will get one. You'll get one. Each of these, way back when, was $1.95. But everybody that I've wrapped their gifts in this, for birthdays and such, or Mother's Day is a great one. They've been like, "Oh my gosh, where did you get this wrapping paper?" It is very, very nice quality. So again, I have three, four, five, and just for a starting bid of $1. That is my first item. And I'll camera down so that, and hopefully that glare will go away off. There we go.
And
Now
it's
we can
so
kind of,
rare to find the wrapping paper that is folded flat like that. And that's
yeah,
really the only type we can ship because it would just be so expensive to
yeah.
try to ship those long rolls.
And
So the very fact you
this
were
was
able to
back
find
when,
it's amazing.
yeah, this was back when they still had to use like the sealing instead of, everybody now has the glue, where you just open it up, and I don't know how old this is. I should I should have looked at that, but oh my gosh, it's from American Greetings, so it is a very nice quality.
Now, I
And
do want to let you know that all of your writing is backwards, so you might want to press the mirror button on
on the
your
settings,
screen, on your settings.
okay,
Although I think people know how to spell American greetings, but
was that one better?
yes, there we go. Perfect. Now we can read it just
Okay,
perfect.
okay, cool.
And wrapping paper isn't just used for wrapping. I know that crafters use it for decoupage and
Yep,
scrapbooking and all
scrapbooking.
kinds of other stuff. That watering can is just darling.
Starting bid, and they even have a little honey bee or a beehive up here with lavender all the way around it. It's really just
Just
very
darling.
special. I'm sure today this would easily be $5. I'm just saying.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wrapping
Everybody,
paper.
make sure you click the thumbs up. Also, click the share button and share us out on your YouTube community page, on your Instagram, your Facebook, all your Discords, including mine. TikTok, Twitter. Hello to Wendy, Wonder Woman. So glad you could
Hey,
join us
Wendy.
tonight.
So nice to see you, Wendy.
So we are looking for $1 starting bid on a 2-pack of American Greetings wrapping paper. And it's folded flat for easy shipping.
I'm sorry, Bill. I thought I had muted my phone, but there we go. Okay.
Welcome
Now we're
to
good.
Laurie Kutcher.
If we have no takers, that's okay. We can go ahead and pass it. How many do you want me to do, or are we going to go back and forth?
Well, for the $1 round, we each do one, but everything else we'll do two and then swap.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So for my $1 round, and y'all keep in mind if you decide you want Amy's wrapping paper, just let us know in the chat. And remember, Amy
Yeah.
does have multiples. For my $1 round, I have some cute fall decor because I'm still doing Laurie Kutcher's idea of autumn and August. So let
I
me
love
show
it.
you what I have for this autumn. For those of y'all who want a plain blonde wood, I've got a pumpkin. You can paint it, you can stain it, you can bling it out, you can do whatever you want to. Next to it, I have a cute sign that says pumpkin spice and everything nice. Next, another wooden sign that says leaves are falling. I've got a hello autumn sign, some pumpkins in a bowl. Then I've got these pumpkins that are coated in this kind of shiny crystallization. Let me see if I can show you one of these up close. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there are these tiny little crystals that kind of sparkle. I don't know if y'all can see. But anyway, you'll see it when you get home if you can't now. It does seem to kind of have a little bit of a glow to it. So these are covered in crystals. Everything else is wood. Looking for $1 starting bid. And go ahead and click that thumbs up, pretty please. We've got lots of great things coming up, and I'm so thrilled that Amy's going to be here for the show tonight.
Absolutely. These are some great decorations. Most of my fall decorations, just so you all know, came from Belle. Last fall, I had a beautiful display of her pumpkins that I bought from her, the table runner. It was just a lovely display.
Well, spoiler alert, you're going to see some runners and pillow covers and garden flags and signs tonight because with it being autumn and August, a fair number of items are going to be autumn. Not
One,
everything, of course, but, a fair number. So, last call on any of these wooden signs or these crystal covered pumpkins. Any interest? Otherwise, we're going to start the auction, which is going to have all different prices. And we'll show two rounds of items and then swap back and forth. So,
okay,
last call on these, and then we're going back to Miss Amy.
okay. All right, y'all. My first one is going to be this beautiful rhinestone pendant and necklace. These are, this is a uh, silver plate necklace, and it is an 18-inch necklace. This this is all brand new, and this will come in a box for you. This one is going to be a buy it now for $6. Buy it now for $6.
Gorgeous.
Oops, keep moving it. I'm getting all backwards. But there's the front. It's a nice little delicate. It's delicate, but definitely as far as the difference between what I have on This one I think is a little bit larger, so it's roughly just a smidge over 1 inch, but definitely really pretty. It is on a lobster claw clasp, and it does have an extender. And this is the only one that I have of this one. Do Belle, I forgot to ask you, do I type these in, or is Michelle or Melissa? I'm
Melissa.
sorry. Okay.
Melissa's typing it all in for you.
Okay. Thank you.
So we got you covered.
Thanks. I just didn't know if I was supposed to type, and I'm like, where do I type it?
No, no. The
I'm
only
just
time you
not
would
used to
type in my
Restream.
channel is if Melissa were taking the night off. So we've got it.
Okay.
And Wonder Woman says dainty and beautiful. And I agree.
It
Super
really is.
sparkly.
It is super, super sparkly. Okay. We can go ahead and pass that. All right. Let me bring this next one because I think we might have some folks out there who really love seahorses. So this is a beautiful stainless steel seahorse with a moonstone, and this is a faux moonstone, but it's still nonetheless it really grabs the light. It is on a nice 20-inch lobster claw clasp and stainless steel rope chain, and this one is going to be an $8 buy it now.
Welcome to Mr. James, who is no jackpot, no problem. So glad you joined us tonight, James.
I love this little guy. So the bail, you can obviously change out or remove the chain, and you can put just about any kind of uh, attachment. You know, if you would prefer a ribbon, or if you'd prefer maybe a string of pearls, little ones, maybe that would be something you're interested in. But it's really, really cute.
Welcome to Maritza. Hello, hello.
Hello, Maritza. Okay,
Such a
that was
beautiful seahorse.
it
And I love
is,
how
and
substantial that rope necklace is. So
yeah, and
substantial.
it's got kind of a diamond cut to it. I love it because it's solid. I mean, you're not going to pull this off of there anytime soon. It is really, really nice and solid, but I love the way that the diamond cut is on that.
Gorgeous.
It almost looks like sterling silver, but you just don't have to polish it. So much cheaper and so much easier to wear. All right.
Any interest?
And I'll show you the attachment real quick here on the back, the lobster claw clasp, and very, very sturdy hardware here. I have to kind of wrap it around, otherwise it falls down. Here we
Yep,
go.
those mannequins are so small, and necklaces just keep being made longer and longer for today's
Yeah.
sizes. I have that issue too.
Okay.
Well, it's looking like a pass, but I'll
That's
let you get set up for the next round.
fine. Okay. Sounds good.
In the meanwhile, I'm going to show this choice of three signs. These signs are going to start at $3. These signs are made of kind of a thin-ish wood. Here's the ruler. So you can see these are not tiny little signs. They are easily over 12 inches. So the choices are hello, pumpkin, hello, fall, and welcome. And I want to show you something else very interesting about them. Like I said, here's the wood. It's not super thick. It's a little on the thin side, but still substantial. You're not going to like accidentally bend it. But look how the leaf that represents the A is added on top. So it's a three-dimensional situation. Same way with the truck here that's added. You'll see it's not painted on, it is an added dimension that's glued on. So, three different choices in signs. Hello, pumpkin. Hello, fall. Or welcome. Whether you put these on your front door, maybe next to your front door, underneath the light switches, in a dining room, breakfast nook, entryway. This is a really inexpensive way that you can announce that fall has started at your house. And if some of you are saying, um, August is too soon. Well, remember, you have to bid on it, get invoiced, pay. We've got to ship it to you. You've got to
Right?
receive it so that by the first day of autumn, you are ready to debut it in your home. So that's
Yep.
why we always work at a little ahead so that there's time for you to pick, do the shipping, and then receive it and figure out where you're going to put it and how you're going to put it. Because sometimes the styling takes a little bit of time. Okay, last call on these signs. All right, for my second items. Gnome alert, gnome alert. Here is the first one. These are
No.
weighted shelf sitters. Well, I have some people who don't necessarily like gnomes, so I try to let them know. Likewise, I have a few people who just do like gnomes. So you can see these are new with tag shelf sitters. They have different color beards, different color hats, but they are still cute and they need a home. So these are also going to start at $3, and they are about 10.5 inches tall.
Oh, those are so dang cute. Oh my gosh.
Oh, James has a great note here. He says, I don't mind seasonal stuff. I just wish there were more apple flavors instead of pumpkin everything. Well,
I
I don't
agree.
have to be showing scents tonight. I do have scents planned for Saturday. And I will tell you that I'm going to have some pumpkin in lotions, in shower gel and room mist, but I also have a whole line of sparkling apple. So, and I feel like apple is one of those scents that will work for both men and women.
Oh, yeah.
So you will be delighted. Come back Sunday and in air fresheners. I also have both apple and pumpkin because I too like the apple better than the pumpkin. Oh. Okay, any interest in these gnomes? If not, we're going back to Cool Ranch.
Okay. So I have these lovely scarves. I have two of each. I'm going to do these for a $5 buy it now. They're brand new and they will come. I'll just want to bring the camera up. Sorry, you guys, so that you can see how beautiful. So this one has beautiful chartreuse colors. And this is a $5 buy it now. And so it has some beautiful yellows. It has a beautiful peony flower on this side, gorgeous floral. and it's kind of it is what it Savannah, we I think it's 60 inches. Yeah. Poor girl. I had her little arm stretched out so far today. But these are absolutely stunning. You can wear them just any which way. So $5, buy it now. I have two blue, right? Yeah, two blue and two of the chartreuse. Now the blue one has a really pretty pink bird. So the pattern's the same, the colors are the difference. They have a beautiful, like almost cherry blossom on one side, um, and then on this side with the peony and the birds. So this would make a beautiful gift for someone. So many summer birthdays are coming up. I just love this.
And welcome to Jessie, a first time viewer. I believe Jessie's from Discord.
Oh, hi, Jessie. So just $5, buy it now, and you can pick just one or both, or so there's that one again. And this one has a beautiful golden and blackbird on it. And these will come folded in their original packaging. But is that not just beautiful?
So
They're
lovely.
yeah, they're 100% polyester and 60 inches long. All right. And if you guys have any requests, please put them in the chat. If you'd like to see something specific, bracelets or necklaces, brooches, I've got an abundance of jewelry. So if we have no takers on those, I'll go ahead and pass that one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, next one I have, my second one, I am going to do these for just $3, and you can select which pair you'd like. I have a really pretty silver tone pair of earrings, and I love the little, it's almost like an infinity symbol, except it's a little wonky. But right? That's just what it reminded me of, or a figure eight. This one is a paparazzi and really super cute. So number two, it has these pink little things, little beads on the end, and it almost looks like these are little life preservers on the on that on each of the earrings. And these are brand new. All these are brand new on card. And this one with the gorgeous gold tone, these are a partial hoop. All of these are pierced earrings. Just $3, buy it now.
Great variety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are pretty, these are really pretty nice. I was kind of doing some research about, kind of what's popular right now. And I went over to there's another website, I can't remember it, Depop, that you can sell on. And they were talking about all kinds of mid-century modern stuff and how everything old is new again. And a lot of people are looking for stuff from the 80s and 90s. This would be the one. Right? Just totally. Okay. Just $3, buy it now. No interest? Anybody, anybody. Alrighty.
Well, let me show you then
Yep.
what I have.
Okay.
I'm going to start with some garden flags. Kind of hard to get the right angle on these. And then I have some larger flags after. I may have to change my camera around for the larger flags. But these garden flags are the standard 12 by 18. Um, and this first one we're going to call, oh, I'm sorry, $5. Buy it now for choice, Melissa. So we're going to call this one leaves. Your second option, and this one literally says welcome. It's got a few leaves, but it's also got pumpkins. It's got sunflowers on it. We're going to call this one fall. Next, if you prefer more of a Halloween, granted, I'm not a person that celebrates Halloween, but I know lots of you are. We're going to call this one Halloween.
Belle,
And
I need to go upstairs real quick and say goodnight to my husband. He's
okay,
been up since 4 o'clock this morning. So I'll be right back.
okay.
And
Well, I'll just
so
keep selling till you get back. You let me know
okay,
when you're
perfect.
back, sweetie.
I sure
Okay.
will.
hmm
Okay.
Okay. So this next option we're going to call Halloween. And then the last option is Thanksgiving. And you don't see Thanksgiving flags as often. And it's really kind of strange and kind of sad because Thanksgiving is the time that more people actually come over to your house. And also, Thanksgiving is when they're coming over in the light of day to actually see your Thanksgiving flag. So these are the options. So you can choose Thanksgiving, Halloween, fall, or the leaf one that I showed first. $5. Buy it now for choice. Oh, I'm ready for that too, Mr. Jesse. You know, in some parts of the country, I think they're already having that. I saw in a chat yesterday where somebody was reporting it was down in the 70s where they were. And I thought, that must be so nice. So nice. But it's still like 99 every day here in New Orleans. So, anybody for choice of the garden flags? All right, let me clear these away. Next, here is another large sign. Just my camera here. And this one looks like a cute little vehicle. And it's going to be $5. Buy it now. Look at the Gnome Brothers in this car. It says, "Hello, pumpkin." It is new with tags. Here's the hanging strap. You know, so many of these have just a little jute thin hanger. This one, it's actually a woven hanger. Also, look at the word hello. You'll see it's in wood and it's raised. So, looking for $5 starting bid. This would be great for a front door, your dining room, entryway. You know, sometimes something other than the standard wreath is something that people enjoy because everybody's got a wreath. And I don't know about y'all, but my dad and mother used to have this silly argument where my dad used to say, "But a wreath isn't manly. Can't we have something more manly? Something made of wood, something made of straw, something made of metal? Come on, Penny. Surely we can find something and compromise about this front door situation." Oh, Any interest on this wall hanging? Okay, I'm going to swap it out. Here's the next one. It says, "Welcome to our home." And you'll see this is a very thick wooden sign. And this is not necessarily fall. It could be fall. I mean, it has some green on it, but I also think it could be for every day. Let me get out the ruler. Starting this at $3. Here is the ruler, and you will see the sign is longer than the ruler, so longer than 12 inches. So looking for $3 starting bid for this sign. Now, if y'all have been looking for a sign that you don't have to hang, maybe you're in a place where you're not supposed to put nails in the wall or holes in the wall, but you still want a sign. Well, I've got the solution for that. Still $3 starting bid. This one says "Hello Fall," and you'll see it's got a stand on it. It's a beautiful blonde wood, and look how this is immaculately cut out. So you can see through it. If you've got a colored wall, the colored wall is going to beautifully come through it. Or maybe you have all tone on tone neutrals like I do, then you're just going to see the beautiful tone on tone neutrals. Any interest on this sign? Okay, let me go to something completely different then. Next, I have this remote control truck. It's called a monster truck. I'm going to start this at $15. It says new and bright, 1 to 24, which is the ratio of it. The range is 80 feet on this, and it's 2.4 gigahertz, and
Oh,
it's called a Bigfoot 4x4x4. It is brand new in
wow.
package. So you don't have to be a kid to enjoy a remote control vehicle, whether it's
Oh,
a car or a big truck like this. I've seen adult men playing with these in the driveway, and I'll tell you, this costs a lot less than going out and buying one of these or even putting in gas if your buddy has one and you say, "Well, I'll go along and I'll just treat the gas." Go with the remote control. Much more fun, much more safe, much more cost effective. But these are also great gifts as well for kids and teens. So
that's
looking for
awesome.
fifteen
Big,
dollars for this really elaborate remote control truck. I looked these up and I saw these selling for 40 and $50 for
yeah.
these Bigfoot remote control vehicles.
Yep, they're not cheap. And that Bigfoot, I actually saw the real truck that it was modeled after when
Oh,
they have these big monster truck rallies. I don't
uh-huh.
know if anybody's in the chat that has ever been to one, but they're so cool. So they have the whole arena set up with these different obstacle courses of big dirt piles and mud pits and all kinds of stuff. It's so neat to watch these trucks. They're so cool.
Well, it's looking like a pass. Let's go back to Amy and see what she has for
Okay.
us next.
Okay. Um, y'all know that, well, hopefully, maybe not all of you know, but I have these really beautiful hats. Um, and they are brand new. They still have their little supports in there. They have a very nice adjuster. I love this kind of adjuster. It tucks right into the back side of the hat. Very nice. We're going to do these for a starting bid. You know what? We're just going to do a starting bid of 8. These are the last two of the quote unquote ladies' hats that I have. And these have been in the $18 range all year. But since we're getting back to, um, the end of summer or getting onto the end of summer, but you certainly could gift these at Christmas time. They have gorgeous studs all the way around here. The heart shape, these are full cotton, just so you know. So if you have any friends who, or maybe your mom or sister who like to wear hats in the winter, it has a full cotton lid on it. A lot of the cheaper ones come with the mesh on the back. This is a very well made and very sturdy uh, ball cap, and it looks so cute. You probably have seen me wearing it, but it has these really pretty little faux pearls, and it's just got a nice little heart there.
Aw. I
And
have
I
to
just
tell you, I used to think that hats were for guys only and weren't girly until I started watching Amy. Amy
I
is one
know,
of the
right?
girliest girls around, and she started wearing these sparkly, gorgeous, blingy hats. And all of a sudden, my opinion about hats changed. I totally saw how it
Yeah,
could suddenly be a accessory, how it could be blingy and gorgeous and totally feminine. And I love that about these hats and just about Amy's style in
it
general.
is. Well, and the thing that I love most is that you can just put your hair in a ponytail. If you have longer hair, put your hair in a ponytail. It fits right around your ponytail, and you don't have to do your hair. Shelby, am I okay? Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, my throat still hurts. I'm still suffering from COVID issues with my voice. If that's why you think I might not sound okay, I had to go get another cough drop, but it's all good. I'm good. I'm happy to
Welcome
be
to
here.
Lena. Thank you so much for tuning in, Lena. Lena released a great
Oh,
opening of the last box that I sent her. She was so kind to
mhm.
make a special video opening it and showing everybody just how I packaged and item by item and then telling what she was going to do with it. And then there was even a follow up video where she showed herself using those products to make some fun fall decorations. So thank you again, Lena. If y'all aren't already following her, she's a great follow.
All right. It looks like we're going to call that one a pass. That's okay. Okay. Next up, I only have one of these. It's absolutely stunning. This is going to be a starting bid of 8 again, starting bid of 8. And it's almost 4 inches here, top to bottom, 3 inches from the little nose. It is a beautiful dragonfly with gorgeous little rhinestones. It is a brooch, but you definitely could frame it. And let me show you real quick. Where did I put my frame? Oh, here we go. I don't know. It might not even fit in one of these frames. Yeah, well, so no, that's going to be a tight fit. It's not going to fit. Well, I guess it'll fit that way. Anyway, but you could frame it.
So pretty.
Or you could display it in maybe one of the what do they call that? Like a memory box. Especially if you
Great
have
idea.
somebody who loves dragonflies. But it's absolutely gorgeous. And I only got one. And there's the gold tone background. It's almost like a rustic kind of gold, not that in your face kind of gold. Beautiful blues, greens. Some of the rhinestones have the AB coating, so it kind of plays off of the blue.
Welcome, Kitty.
Hey, kitty.
I could so see that on like a plain purse or a plain notebook or binder, even just a
Right?
little shawl. So that cries out to me to make something just everyday and neutral into a showpiece.
Yeah.
Hi, Rushi.
Okay. Do you know Rushi?
Rushi followed me from a growth channel, and I also followed Rushi so that we could both grow our channels and our
Oh,
individual business.
nice. Okay.
So it
That
all
was
helps with watch hours.
right.
Mhm.
Okay. That was my 2.
Okay, let me swap back. And instead of doing this, I wanted to show some large garden flags now that you're here. I'm going to change around the cameras. If you'll help me read the chat in case there were to be a starting bid, please. Normally, I'm not a change around the camera girl, but I was talking it over with Jane, and Jane says, "Well, Amy changes around the cameras all the time. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. You ought to do that while she's on your show." So
Well,
I'm
give it
going
a
to
shot.
try
Yeah.
that. I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay. All right. Oh, hi. All right. So let me get up, move my chair back here. All
Nice.
right. These big garden flags are going to start at
Oh,
7.
pretty.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So here's the first one. And even with standing up here, it's kind of hard to show you the whole thing because, they're meant to hang from a
Hmm.
big pole in the side of your house. So this is
Right.
going to be the first one for choice. We're going to call this one Scarecrow.
Wow. How cute.
Okay, here's the next one. And I apologize, but it's so hot. I've got to have the fan on. We're going to call this one Farmhouse, although it's got pumpkins, it's got sunflowers, it's got other stuff too. So hopefully y'all
Well, and
can see.
with your fan on, it looks like they're just blowing in the breeze.
Oh, well, that's good. Now what's up?
Yep.
Okay,
Oh, that's cute. Look
here
at
is
that with the
the
buffalo
next
check.
one. So if you like trucks, if you like gingham, if you literally need the word welcome for your guests, here it is, a sort of
Nice.
canvas type. Y'all are spoiled for choice today. You can't say that Bell woman, she didn't have enough choices. It was either this
I
one or
know,
one.
right?
So this one has the cute little signs. It literally says welcome on the side. And it's got pumpkins at the bottom.
Oh, I think
Hopefully
that's my
Melissa's giving
favorite.
me some code words or something for y'all. And then this one, well, this one does not really reflect my taste. When I bought this, I saw the rose and I thought, oh, those are pretty
Oh, but
roses.
that's
And
yeah.
then I
A lot of
opened
people
it
like
up.
yeah.
I opened it up. And
But
so
it still has a cross, so
sorry
it's kind
about
of
the
like
sculpt.
a
Sorry about the sculpt. But some people like that. I
mhm.
saw the roses and the cross and I thought, great, this is going to be about faith.
Oh, no. And it
Instead,
says come
it
in
becomes
for a
kind
bite.
of a joke. Okay,
Oh my
any
goodness.
interest? Do we have interest in these?
Yeah, I would like the let's see, go back one.
Okay,
Um,
so we're going to call this one cross,
okay.
unless Melissa already called them things, in which case we will go with Melissa's. We're going to call this one pumpkin patch, which is what it says on the little wooden sign.
That's the one I like.
Oh, that's the one you like. Okay.
Yep, I'll take that one.
Let me put this in the
Oh, and
storage
I'm
tray.
sorry. Was this a buy it now? I didn't even
It
wasn't
is
even paying.
now. It is now. Okay, we're going to call this one truck. I feel like this is kind of the most masculine one. And we're going to call this one farmhouse or barn. Like I said, I don't know if Melissa put in
Yeah, it
um,
looks like a barn.
code words already. And this one was
She's
scarecrow.
putting them in as you're going.
Okay, so these were my choices.
Great, great
Okay.
choices.
All right. Let me know when we've passed because while I'm all standing up and backed up, I also want to show a couple of banners. And that'll
Okay.
be the banners will be my second one. Okay. Are we past here?
Anybody else? And that one's scarecrow. Okay.
All right. Well, let me show you the two banners I have. Wait, here's one. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not going to show you the banners. All right. Let me see if I can reverse. Oh,
I
wait.
just went ahead and put that on my phone.
I think I put you on the screen instead. Okay. Let me.
You switched back to
Okay,
me.
I'm trying. I'm trying. That's why I said
It's
I'm
okay.
not good at reversing.
Oh no, you're doing good. You're doing good. It's all good.
Okay, I wanted to show some banners, and then I realized I had one but not both. So I'm going to have to fold up the flags because I think the flags got in the way of my banners. So I may reverse later. I may give it up. But my second one is going to be um, come on, swap, swap, swap. There we
There
go.
you go.
Is these headbands. So these are going to be $4. I only have one of each, and these are blingy and gorgeous. I'm not sure of how blingy they are is coming across. They are brand new, and they're Disney. So one of each, $4 for choice.
Great price.
Something great for kids to wear when they're trick or treating if they don't want to do a whole costume, or if the costume is not appropriate for the weather because I hear all the time about people up north having to cover up great costumes with
Oh,
coats,
yeah.
or maybe they're not allowed to wear costumes because maybe they go to a private or parochial school, but
Yeah.
they can wear a little headband. So I wanted to offer something that might work. Hi, Jane. For other people. Hi, Kathy. Oh, we must have gotten a raid while I was
Oh,
showing the flags. You should have told me. You should have told me. If
I'm
there's
sorry.
anybody here that I missed, I am so sorry. See, this is what happens when I get up to show something big. I can't read the
Well, it just
chat.
popped. Yeah,
I'm
it just
sorry,
started
girl.
popping up into this restream thing. I should have looked on my phone.
Well, do you have it on chat or private chat? Because I hate for you to miss good stuff.
No, I can see them. It just doesn't come in very quickly.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Now, see, yeah, I'm just seeing Jane's "Love You Beautiful" or "Love You Sweet Kathy Dubrick." So it's not coming in very fast. I'm so sorry. I totally missed that.
Okay, that's okay. I just didn't want people to feel left out.
Oh no, I I agree.
Okay, well, I think these headbands must be a pass. We're going to go back to Amy and see what lovely she has to show.
Okay, y'all, I have another really beautiful necklace. This would be great for a young teen or a new um, Christian that has never really worn you know a cross before. It's on a beautiful box chain. This is going to be a buy it now for just $6, and the chain is, let's see, I can't remember. I think this one is an 18-inch. I got little fuzzies. I got fuzzies over here. Let's see. Yeah. So it's 17 inches with about a 1 1/4 inch extender on it, but the detailing in the cross is all the way up to the bail. And there you go. Beautiful little rhinestones in there. This will come on a card in a plastic sleeve for you. So if you are gifting it, or if you're going to put it in what I think would be really cool is to put it in inside of a card. If you had a card for someone, this would fit nicely in there.
Sandy's in for six. Sandy and Chewy. Thank you so much, Sandy, for being here. Hi, Sandy and Chewy.
Hi, Sandy and Chewy. Oh, my lights are flickering. Did you see that little flicker? We had some bad thunderstorms last night, but I haven't seen any tonight. Hopefully.
I've been worried about Jane and Shelby with Hurricane Erin coming.
Oh my gosh. I cannot tell you. I'm so glad we don't live in hurricane weather or areas. I've seen the devastation, and I'm always praying I can't get that to stay on this stupid bus. You see how these little things on the back, I'm just showing you this is a real struggle. See how these little feet, they're just kind of glued or taped in there. It's just, I don't know. And I haven't found any that are really very nice that don't have those. I think you'd have to make some out of wood.
Oh,
But
hi, Heather.
I do have two more. So if anybody else is interested, we can go ahead and call that down if nobody's coming in. We can call it down to Sandy.
Okay.
And then if anybody else is interested, I have 2 more. So I just got 3 of those. So pretty. So there's the other 2.
And y'all make sure and click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. And it's a free and easy way you can support my channel.
I think there's a pretty bad lag for some reason.
Well, we're going once. We are going twice. Shelby says good night. We say good night to you too. Fair
Good night,
warning.
Shelby.
And sold to Sandy. Congratulations, Sandy.
Awesome. All right. I've got you down. Is there anybody else that's interested in the other 2? Okay. If not, we'll go ahead and move on to something else. Oh, I know what oh no, I did the hats in this, right?
Um,
No?
Let me consult Melissa. I was thinking the hats were last round. Or was it this
Okay.
round?
Okay.
That's why I chose 2, because I thought, well, we can count to 2.
I know.
So that's always what annoys me at auctions, or where people say, wait, was that 2 or 3? So I thought, well,
Sad,
if we do 2, we'll be able to count. But it's funny
sadly, you were
when you're
mistaken.
rearranging things and selling things and thinking about other stuff.
Oh,
Sometimes even counting to 2 can be hard.
okay. So I have this beautiful box of that little Savannah. She's not so little anymore. She's almost as tall as Mike. um, she put together these little bags of seashells. I will open one up. These are going to be a buy it now of $2. Buy it now $2, and you get all of the shells. So it's $2 per bag, and they're all pretty much the same, but they do have some beautiful shells in there. Oh, I love that one. Oh, look at that, even has a little baby on it. Isn't that cute? Like,
Oh,
I discover something new every time I open a bag of these. Oh, that one's gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful little clamshell.
and
Each
I
one is
see
a little
we missed
different.
the top of the hour. So after Amy's turn, we're going to take a dollar round.
Okay. So yeah, each one has a little bit different size, shape, and type. That one's very pretty. If anybody's interested, like I said, these are $2 a bag, and they will be wrapped nice and neat so that they don't, toss around in your box. I got some new little shipping boxes that that are nice and tight and small. So I'll just wrap these in bubble wrap for you. This one, like that one, has a beautiful little, I don't know what these shells are called, but they're so pretty. If you are into shells, or if you know somebody, these would also make great little stocking stuffers for Christmas. So I have 4 bags left. I did have 8, so get them while they're hot. Hot. They are hot, hot. Okay.
Any interest in the shells? Just $2. Buy it now.
That's a great deal. Oh, there's another pretty one there. But see. Savannah put these in so neatly, and then I got a bag. I emptied it out, and this is what this is what came of it. It's totally, you can't see anything in there, but these are so pretty.
Well, now you have an excuse to call her back from
I
ninth grade
know.
and say, I messed up these bags. I need you to come over and redo these bags.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now you have an excuse to give her that for a day.
I like that. We'll get her back somehow.
Oh.
Okay. That
All
was
right. Well, I'm going to swap back and it'll
okay.
give Amy a chance to get her dollar items ready. I'm going to show
All
you
right.
my dollar items since we're at the top of the hour. So this is going to be the Bell's Bargain Bonanza where everything starts at $1 for choice. Oh, wait, Amy, come back, come back. We
I'm
have
here.
purchases for you. Okay,
Oh,
so Sandy is saying 2 times 3.
3 bags. Okay.
So
I got
sold,
you,
sold,
Cindy.
sold, right?
Sold, sold, sold. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
So, Melissa, $1 starting bid for choice as part of the Bell's Bargain Bonanza. I'm going to have gel window clings for choice.
Oh,
Here's the first
cute.
one. We've got some leaves, some pumpkins. I really like this stacked pumpkin that comes in multiple colors. That's going to be the first choice. Second choice, we have some lovely leaves. Third choice, these are opaque leaves in some matte colors. Next, Thanksgiving. I know it's far away, but it's kind of hard to find Thanksgiving things, so I'm going to go ahead and show them now so that you can get them and put them away. For my car lovers, look at this beautiful car. And I think it's actually the most versatile of everything that I'm showing because when it's not fall, just take the pumpkins off and leave the car or replace the pumpkins with something else. So you could leave the car all year round. You could even put this on the window of your car, whether it's the side window or the back window. Next option for my gnome lovers. Look at this sweet gnome, and he says, Hello, fall. If you just need a big pumpkin, and it says, Welcome, fall.
Oh, cute.
And lastly, for those of you that celebrate Halloween, look at these bats. And you'll see they're not all black. Some of these are orange, some of these are purple, are green. So, okay, $1 for choice. So many choices of these gel window clings. So for house windows, car windows, you can also put these on metal items like a dishwasher or a fridge, washing machine. Any interest on these $1 gel clings? If not, we're going to see what Amy's $1 starting bid item is.
Okay. We're going to do your choice of earrings. And I'm going to just, I don't know, I'll go with these. So these are beautiful stud earrings. And they have this beautiful shell kind of motif or a swirly look to them. That is, we'll just call that cactus because of the way that that's shaped. These are gorgeous. They're like an onyx color. These are a dangly earring with the fish hook. Oh, hopefully that's coming out. There we go. They have a nice little black bead at the bottom. So it's black and silver. Then we have these really beautiful studs. And these are on there's the backs on those. Um, and it says Roman something, I don't know. But they're really pretty. So they are just a beautiful rhinestone, kind of a statement piece if you're not used to wearing big, chunky earrings, or you don't want to wear big, chunky earrings. Both of these would be beautiful to wear. They're definitely attention getters. This is a purple rhinestone. These silver hoops are definitely worth way more than $1.
Absolutely.
And then I wanted to show you these. I know it looks weird, right? So the back side of the earring,
Oh, it's reversible.
it's reversible, so you don't have to wear. Isn't that cute? So you can wear them with the little ball on the front or the big ball, and either way, from if somebody's looking at your backside or back of your head, they don't see the post, they see another earring. It's really cute. I just thought those were adorable. And this is kind of a black, dark purple, black, blue. It kind of looks different from every angle that I'm looking at them. But so we'll just call that one double. It's a double.
Jocelyn starting off the bid at $1. We're looking for $1.10 for choice.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put that back on the card. I just thought those were so cute.
Beautiful choices. Where else you're going to find brand new earrings on a card for $1 starting bid?
Yep. Thanks, Jocelyn. Is there any other interest? You want to go to 2? Is that what we're looking for? That's $1 start, right?
It's $1 start, but I have 10-cent bidding increments on my channel just
Oh,
to
that's
get
right.
people
That's right.
to bid. So
Okay, awesome. I'm glad you said that. I didn't remember for some reason. It always feels different when you're selling with someone than when you're buying from someone and you're in the chat.
absolutely. Well, it's
Totally
hard to
forgot.
double a bid. So to go from $1 to $2, that's kind of
Mhm.
doubling your money. So since I have dollar items, that's why I have the 10-cent bidding increments. And it's just fun to bid. And when you lower the bidding increment to just 10 cents, it makes everybody be able to afford to participate in the fun of bidding it up. Because you're
Right?
bidding with your pocket change.
Exactly. I love that idea.
But Melissa says going once,
Okay.
going twice, fair warning. And we are sold to Jocelyn. Let's see
Okay.
which one she picks.
So I guess this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I
She says
normally don't bring this many.
the purple and the hoops.
The purple and the hoops. Okay. Is that correct? Just want to make sure. Great, great choices. Those hoops, wait until you see these. Oh my gosh, Jocelyn, they're so cool.
Anybody else want to get in on these great bargains?
Just $1, you guys. I just think these are so cool.
They absolutely are.
I think they're totally 90s. Totally 90s style.
Well, they have the swirl reminds me of the beautiful shells you saw earlier.
Yeah,
So
right?
they, to me, have a beachy feel.
True. Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to get back to the auction.
Okay.
So for my next item, I have a choice of more fall decor. We have these lovely panels with an inset. One says fall, one says grateful. They both have adorable
Those are cute.
gnomes. So $4 for choice. And once again, if you were to have colored walls, just imagine how beautiful it would be to see the colored wall through the opening of these decor pieces. And they are new with tag. So for choice.
Nice.
And we can also do a buy more, save more, just because I think these look cute together, but you could totally just bring Grateful as like your hostess gift for Thanksgiving, or put one by itself on a door or a wall. But on the chance that somebody thinks they look cute together, which I do, and I just really like things in pairs, I will do a buy more, save more for 6. So 1 for 4 or 2 for 6.
Those are so darn cute.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I love this idea of autumn and August that Laurie started last year to replace the Christmas in July. So I'm starting to unbox the various fall and autumn decor. Okay, last call on these. Okay, for my second item, $5 starting bid. Look at this sweet little bear face. Oh, just adorable. And he's got this cute little hat.
Very cute.
This is his little back overalls. Here's his tag right here. Here's his little feetsies. Look at the overalls here. Cute little patches. Um, Once again, his little paws. And he's a shelf sitter. I'm not sure if y'all can see, but it's totally flat here. There's like a flat
Mhm.
little block of wood inside. So he's always going to sit just right on your mantle, on a shelf, a ledge, a desk, anywhere these little feet can dangle. So $5 for a scarecrow bear. Look at this little nose. I always just want to bop the noses. So if you've got a bear collector in your family, in your office, in your life, and they don't happen to already have a scarecrow bear or a fall bear, this would be wonderful. And I just love the little dangle legs. That always just makes me happy.
Super cute. Oh my gosh.
Okay, last call on these. That's my second one, and we are going back to Cool Ranch Dorito. And Melissa, keep dropping her link in case people need to reach her, email her, register with her, or want to follow and subscribe to her.
Okay. For a $5 buy it now, I have, of course, some brooches. So there's your first one and your second one. You have a choice of the cross. This is gorgeous with the beautiful gunmetal rustic background on it. I love this one. Beautiful rhinestones with the AB coating. This is the last one of this kind that I could get a hold of, and it also can be used as a pendant. It has a nice size bail. $5, buy it now. Then I have this gorgeous one. I'm surprised somebody hasn't snatched this one up yet. I showed these earlier today, but we had so many people on the panel, it was hard to keep everybody straight. But it's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful rhinestones. I love the curvy, wavy style of this one. And it does have the circle, both of these have the circle clasp on them. Very well made, nice mixed metal background, silver tone. So those are
Gorgeous.
your choices. I just have one of each. I feel like my camera's kind of wonky. There, maybe that's better. Or maybe I'm kind of wonky. I don't know.
Well, it's late night, so therefore any of us could, be
Yeah.
a little sleepy or a little tired. And you've been broadcasting basically all day, bless your heart.
Yeah, it's been a long day. When you and I chatted about me coming on, I didn't even think about the brooch brunch, and I thought, oh, no big deal. That sounds fun because I could get a nap before we came on. And I'm like,
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't do that.
right. That's right.
Yeah, but it's all good. Okay. No takers on that. I understand. How did that get in there? Okay. Next, I have, I'm going to set these to the side. And instead of using the bust, I wanted to just put this out there. So I have this beautiful beaded necklace. It's got the circle clasp, and it is a vintage piece. Oops, I'm sorry. So it's a 17-inch. I think it's 17. Once we stretch everything out here, yeah, 17-inch necklace. So you get the black beads and this beautiful black bracelet. It is a stretch, absolutely stunning. I can't remember what the stone is, but this is going to be a starting bid of just $6 for the set. Um, uh, is it obsidian? I think this is obsidian, not onyx. Yeah, it's obsidian.
Usually obsidian is super shiny, which that is, and
Yeah,
usually onyx is a little bit more matte.
yeah, yeah. But this is absolutely beautiful and so comfortable. But I thought those would make a nice pairing. You could have, you know, these around your neck. And these are just acrylic, pretty acrylic beads, and would be offset really nicely with this gorgeous bracelet.
Lovely.
Okay.
Love the geometric flair in that
Yeah.
bracelet. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That I love those diamonds in that. And if it got turned around, it doesn't matter.
Oh, great point.
It's beautiful on both sides.
Exactly.
and it's got some really nice stretch. It's like a boing boing, it's not, sometimes you get a stretch that you've bought, or I should say I have bought on occasion some stretch bracelets because my wrist is so awkward and I don't like bangles. So I'll buy stretch bracelets and then I'll get them and they're just like all stretched out, like, way too old. This one's definitely not that. Okay.
Any interest?
And if there's no interest, we can go ahead and pass that.
Okay.
And that was my two.
All right. Well,
And
for my first one, I want to show a stacked pumpkin. When I was growing up, there were no stacking of pumpkins,
oh,
but
how
in the
cute.
last few years, stacked pumpkins have become such a staple of fall decor. It's one of those ways you can tell what's new and trendy rather than the same old stuff. These are fabrics. So you'll see they squish, but they stand up beautifully, and they have some quilting in them. They are tied up with this beautiful jute. This one was 14.99, but here on Bargains by Belle, I of course am not charging 14.99. They also have beautiful leaves made of burlap. And look at this little stalk that they have added. This is great decor. I'm going to start this one at $7. So less than half price for a really beautiful, trendy new um, decor. Not your grandma's pumpkins, that's for sure. Because, in grandma's day, first of all, they didn't have plaid pumpkins. Plaid is yet another trend, and the stacked pumpkins is a trend. So this is double trends right here. And they're in beautiful um, colors of white. There's a little bit of red, a little bit of gray. So it's not going to overpower. If you're a person that says, I don't want all that orange, that's too bright, I'm a tone on tone
Yeah.
person, this is going to be beautiful in one of those tone on tone homes where people have the neutrals. So, brand new, if you're going to any home decor store, you will see you're not going to be able to get things half price. Not before the season even starts, you're not.
I know, right? Yeah, you won't be able to get any of your decorating done if you don't get started, right away.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to measure it. Here's my ruler. So if you thought it was small and you're like, I'm not sure if that's worth $7, well, take a look at the ruler. It is taller than 12 inches. So this could be gorgeous on your mantle or as the center of your dining room table. Just because it's fabric doesn't mean it has to be in the living room. Okay, if you were looking at this, but you thought that's too big, or you wanted more color, well, I have it in a smaller size with more color. So let me move this one aside. So if you wanted the orange, but you also wanted the stacked pumpkin, here is the smaller size. This one's just going to be $5. Let me turn it aside so you're not just staring at the tag. Oh, we got my camera all awkward on. Well, oh, I see what it is. My little tablecloth is not sitting flat, and my little
Oh, that's
step
so
isn't
cute.
flat either. Okay, there we go. So this smaller one with the orange plaid, just $5. And if you're saying, well, I'd like that on my mantle, but I'm a matchy matchy person and I'd need to bookend it, I own two. You could buy two. If you have to, have a symmetrical on both sides, I was raised with a mom that only wanted symmetrical stuff. So I still think in terms of symmetry. And if that's the way you think, or that's the way you like to arrange your mantle or your table, then I can respect that. I can understand that, and I can help you with that. So, anybody for $5 for the smaller size in orange?
Those are
If not, we're going to go back to Amy.
oops, I'm sorry. I was over here watching you and I totally got distracted.
Oops,
Okay.
sorry.
No, I wasn't. That was, yeah, I was just excited to look at what you had.
All
So
right, well, let's see what you have. Looks like a pretty turtle.
it is a pretty turtle. He's pretty cute. He's kind of like in an Aztec design.
Ooh.
Really pretty. It is a gold tone necklace. It is marked, and I don't have Savannah's beautiful eyes to show me what this says, but I'll hold it up here. And where? Let's see. Hopefully that's gonna come through. Oops, going backwards here. Is it a Trifari? Yeah,
Yes.
yep. So we're going to go ahead and do this one for a starting bid of $8, believe it or not. This is a very substantial little turtle. He's not like like nothing plastic about this. It's a very, very nice mixed metal. And Trifari often will put a gold vermeil, basically a gold coating over the top. I'm not saying that's what this is. I can't be certain, but let me get you a measurement on that. Really, very, very pretty. And if anybody wants to bid this up, I will definitely include a box for that. So you'll have a gift box. It'll be ready to go. So that's roughly, yeah, that's a 16-inch chain. You could always put an extender on it. It does have the circle clasp on it. And there's your turtle. There's your widow turtle.
So cute.
I know. I love the design along his little shell on his back. It's very, very unique.
Any turtle lovers watching?
No turtle lovers or Trifari lovers? Okay.
And y'all don't be afraid to chat in the chat. After all, the comments are called the chat. So we want to see what y'all are thinking. Tell us a story about what you're seeing. If you're seeing a turtle, y'all can talk about your pet turtle. If
Right?
you're seeing a Trifari, you can tell us about your love of Trifari or a piece that you have and have collected. We want to
Yeah.
see y'all chatting and being social, because that's what's fun about the chat, is when y'all actually chat in the
Yeah,
chat.
we'd love to hear what your thoughts are, and if there's anything specific that you're looking for, if you have a birthday uh, that you're buying for coming up, I'm sure we've got something good here.
Absolutely. And y'all make sure to click the thumbs up. That's a
Okay.
free and easy way you can support me in the channel.
Okie doke. I'm going to bring this necklace up. This is another beauty. It is silver tone. Again, a 17 or 16-inch chain. Actually, that one looks like it might be an 18. I don't know. Gosh, I'm trying to get this figured out. Sometimes they just Looks are deceiving. Yeah, 17. Okay. I wasn't too far off. It is marked with an A. Um, Honestly, I cannot tell you what that marking is, and maybe somebody in the chat knows, but it's a very intricate cursive A, almost like a calligraphy. Is that a C A? I don't know. Oh, it may be a C A. I shoot, I can't get it. There we go. Come on. My fingernails are preventing me this time from, there we go. It does kind of look like a CA or a very fancy A. Anyway, look at the pendant on this beautiful silver tone chain. It's gorgeous.
If Jane is still here, she might be able to photograph it and look it up and send you some information on it. She's great at looking things up.
Oh, yeah, I know. She's so helpful. Oh my gosh. Just love Jane and Haley.
Yes.
But this has the most beautiful rhinestone. So it's almost like a little zigzag lightning bolt type deal with a gorgeous little rhinestone. Oh, I'm sorry. And we'll do the starting bid on this one at, um, I don't know, let's just do $6 on this one.
Oh, Jane has the answer. Um, it, it's vintage Avon.
Oh, it's Avon. Okay.
Thank you,
So
Jane.
it was the intricate A. Thank you so much, Jane. I guess I could probably bring my camera up a little bit. This would
Even
look
when you don't always see Jane chatting, once she said hello, she's usually still listening, even if she's
yeah,
doing other things. So if you call
right.
out to her, she will appear. I love that about her. She's like a guardian angel to auctions.
I know, right? I
No,
agree.
really, really,
Yep.
really.
Okay.
To me, it reminds me of a lightning bolt.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just very a modern design.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Then we will pass on that one if there's no interest. And I'm going to have to go grab some medicine for my throat.
Okay. Well,
And
you just tell me when you're back, and
okay,
it will be your next turn. I'll
that's
fill in
perfect.
until you get back.
Thank you.
Okay, $2 per roll for choice. I've got these fall spools of ribbon. So let me show you what I have. These are all wire edged ribbons. Here's the first one. Well, it might be better to bring the ribbon to the camera rather than the camera to the ribbon. So this will be the first one. For you truck lovers, here's going to be the second one. And you will notice there's a little bit of sparkle. Okay, next back here, some more pumpkins. Great for your crafts, your wreaths, your bows. If you don't need an elaborate pattern, but you just need brown, maybe it's for a gentleman, or it's kind of a coppery color as well. Next, let me show you two different plaids. Also very guy friendly. Here's the first one. It's a little bit more of an orangish brown. And this one is a brighter orange. But they're both plaids. So $2 starting bid for choice. Any interest on the ribbon? Okay, I'm going to move these aside. All right, next I have a set of 6 beauty blenders. Now, I have no idea why they even make Halloween beauty blenders. To me, these are going to get covered in makeup. So, what does it matter if it's solid black or if it has some kind of character on it or, a smiley or whoever? I don't really get the point of putting a little face or character on a blender that's just going to get covered in makeup that you blend. But apparently, this is some kind of thing. Or maybe people think that you need uh, a special blender to keep Halloween makeup from regular makeup. I don't know. But you're going to get an entire set of 6, and I'm going to start these at just $4. $4 starting bid for a 6 pack of blending sponges. But they're Halloween blending sponges. Now, I will say this. I've seen some sponge like stress balls where you just squeeze them when you're stressed. It seems like you could use these blending sponges just as a stress ball as well. Especially this one with a little baseball smile. I could totally see those being um, stress balls, but they are meant to be makeup sponges. I also love that there are two different shapes. You'll notice these are the long shapes, which are really good for blending in your cheek area. And these down here are round. So those are really great around the neck and the chin. Okay, last call on these then. Next, I have some deep cleansing nose strips. Sometimes we don't want to talk about the sad little ugly truth, but we all get whiteheads and blackheads and growth and dirt and grime. It's just living life. But we can always clean it up. Somehow they tend to fester in the nose region. I don't know why. But these little strips are great. You put them on, you wait a little while, you pull them off, and it's great how pulling them off takes away the whiteheads and the blackheads with them. So I'm going to start this entire box of the deep cleansing nose strips for just $2. At the bottom, it even says easy and effective skin solutions, new look, shine free. Here's the instructions on the back. very, very easy to use. And this isn't just something for teens. This is something that happens to all people throughout life, both men, women, teenagers, elderly folks. As long as you have skin that is alive and growing, then it's going to need to be cleansed and deep cleansed every now and then. Okay, any interest? Next, $3 starting bid for a 3-pack of Carmex. This Carmex says it is a triple fours classic lip balm, medicated, helps protect from cold wind and dry weather. So if one would just not be enough, maybe you need one for you, one for your spouse, one for your teen, or one for you, one for in your purse, and one for in your car. So a 3-pack for $3. We always want to take good care of our lips and keep them moist and supple and smooth. But sometimes we don't realize until they become chapped, they become dry or peeling. And then you have to go into fix it mode. And with the Carmax, which is medicated, this is the fix it mode. So if you're like, oh, I should have taken care of it before they got to be dry or peeling, before my husband noticed or my kid noticed when I kissed them on the cheek. This is the way to fix it. And Carmex is an expensive product. It's not the kind of cheap ones you could normally buy for $1. So getting 3 for $3 is truly an excellent price. Okay, we're going to pass on this one. Next, I have a soap infused sponge. It has a nice hanger so you can hang it up in your bathroom. It's by Tommy Bahama. Now, for some reason, you have to be 15 years or older to use. I have no idea why. Soap infused sponge, bamboo, azalea, coconut. And it's made with glycerin, shea butter, and aloe. I'm going to start this at $4. You can exfoliate, nourish, and cleanse. So many products in one, and you can hang it. So I love that rather than buying some soap and buying a loofah, it's all here in one, and it's name brand, and it is beautifully scented with the bamboo, azalea, and coconut, made of great products, glycerin, shea butter, and aloe. And not only can you wash with it, um, but you can exfoliate the dead, dry skin that needs to come off. You can nourish your skin and cleanse it. And these are all scents that would also work for men. And even the color pattern would work for men. Any interest in the Tommy Bahama soap infused sponge with bamboo, azalea, and coconut? So it'd be a great gift for guys and men because they're not going to think it's all frou frou and girly when they see it's Tommy Bahama. A lot of times it's very hard to find guys' grooming products, and here's one of the few. Oh, and I think we hear Amy back.
Yep, I'm
Are
back.
you ready?
What's
Okay,
up?
let's go back to Amy.
Okay. All right, you guys, I've opened up the brooch box. Let me bring up this little pretty new one that I've got here. Um, Savannah was sporting one of these today. I have no, I'm sorry, four of these flamingos. No, five. I can't count.
That's okay. It's not a
So
math test, so you
I
don't
know,
need to.
right? I'm not mathing very well, is what they say, right?
Oh,
So this is a cute little flamingo. We're gonna do these just for $3. I'm gonna drop my price. This is gonna be just a $3 buy it now, and I have five. So if you just put a 3 in the chat, you can claim your pretty little bird. I love the it's got the variegation of the lighter pink from white to light pink to the really pretty hot pink. And
lovely.
he's standing with his little legs, you know, how they sometimes have one leg up. I love it. So realistic. And there's your back. These are brand new. They'll come on a nice little card for you with a little plastic sleeve around them and ready for gifting. These are not used, they're brand new.
Good night, Laurie. Thanks for coming, sweetheart.
Okay. Is there any interest in the little flamingos? So pretty. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and pass those. If you think about it later, let me know. That's my best offer for the flamingos. And they won't be that price anymore. I'm just saying. Okay, so my next offer is for these beautiful brooches. Earlier on the brooch brunch, I had this emerald colored one, beautiful swirls. I love the wholesaler that I buy these from. They're so well made. Never have I had an issue with a missing stone. I've never had to return anything. They are very, very, I very good quality. I guess I would say that. And it has this vintage gold background, and it also has the bail, so you can wear this as a pendant. And as well, this is the same brooch, only in the crystal clear white rhinestones. I just love the movement in this brooch. And these are going to be a buy it now for 5. Buy it now for 5. And you get your choice. And I do have multiples of the white and just 2 of the green left.
That green is just calling to me for Christmas, for St.
Isn't it?
Patrick's
Oh,
Day.
yep. Yeah, I had the emerald one today. on. I knew I wanted to wear that brooch, and then I decided to wear some green eyeshadow, which I rarely do, but I just had to do it. But I just love the way that these sparkle.
The curves to the designs just gives them a look of
Mhm.
movement.
Yep, beautiful. And then the little flower in the middle kind of, it reminds me of, did you ever have those when you were a kid, Belle, the pinwheels where
Oh,
you
yes.
would blow into the yeah, blow into it and it would spin around? That's kind of what this reminds me of, almost like a pinwheel.
Oh, Kitty says she loves the emerald one and she's been drooling.
It's just to buy it now for 5.
High praise, Kitty. High praise.
Drooling. Kitty, you're so cute.
She
Besides,
is.
your name is cute. Oh, you have some of the pinwheels in your yard? Oh, yeah, I've seen those. How
Actually,
cool.
I showed some at my last auction.
You did?
Yes, I had
Oh,
metal garden stakes, and inside each of the cute little animals was a little mini pinwheel that was also metal. Some
uh-huh.
were butterflies, some were dragonflies. I think there was a frog.
Oh, how cute.
Yep, yep, yep. I put them on
You
sale
did?
for only $2.
All right. We'll go ahead and pass those if there's no interest.
Oh, if anybody's interested in the garden stakes, let me know and I'll bring them back again.
Oh, for sure. Uh-huh.
Otherwise, let me show you what I have next.
Okay.
Okay, $6 for choice. I have fall runners. Here's going to be the first one.
Oh, she had to do it to me.
So I love that now the pumpkins have polka dots to them. I think
So
that makes
cute.
them cute. These are brand new and still sealed. We've got pumpkins and leaves and football, which down south and in many places, football is just an integral part of the fall. Next, this one has some skulls, some spiders, some uh, faces on jack o' lanterns, and boy, they have some teeth on them. So that's the next opportunity. And the last one, if you just need old fashioned color, um, this is just simple orange and black. You know, sometimes you have a lot of fancy decor going on, and you don't want your decor to compete with your runner. So if you have a lot of little pieces that is pulling the attention, you might just need a simple color, black and orange. Or if you don't, you might not want to have a lot of little pieces of decor, and you might want people to notice the runner. So $6 for choice on these. I'll show them again as I'm clearing these off. If there's anybody else that is interested, let me know. You found pumpkin moon pies. My oh my. Well, I guess I don't need to look for them because you already have them. Oh, here I am always looking for new foods, and Kenny found them before me. That's okay. I'm happy for you. Okay, last call on these runners. Okay, let me move those aside. Those will be available on the replay. All right, next I have some little gnomes. These gnomes are going to be $2 starting bid for choice. Here's the first one. He says, fall right above his nose. Boop. These are just little shelf sitters, so they have the beans in the bottom to weight them down. This one has a fall leaf. Boop.
How cute.
This one has a plaid hat and a little pumpkin. Set him right here. Let me see. Y'all, now come on, play nice. Let me move y'all closer. Okay, here's one that has a plaid bottom. And look, this one has pigtails. It's a girl. Because sometimes gnomes have sisters. Poor mommies. I'm also going to add the option of this trash panda or raccoon.
Yeah, right.
Happy fall. And last but not least, this one says hello, Autumn. And it's a sprightly box. Well, let me see if I can back up the camera. Put this one back here. All right, $2 for choice. Okay, I will keep a lookout, Kitty. I spend a lot of time each week looking for new foods to bring to my new snack auction Sunday afternoons at 2 p.m. I will keep a lookout for them. Although, if anybody has run out of moon pies, I still have chocolate, vanilla, banana, and very limited, but have a few in blueberry. All right. Any interest in these cute little gnomes, raccoons, or foxes? If not, we are going back to Cool Ranch Dorito.
All right, you guys, I'm going to take this away so you can see all the beauty that this is. Um, this, I just recently shut down and sold my sewing table, and this was a piece that I always kept. It's a nice little pincushion. It's got this beautiful satin, uh, like fabric. I can't remember who made it. It was a friend of mine, but she made all kinds of these. They're so adorable. It has the gold rope. This is going to be a starting bid. Let's do a starting bid of just $3 on this pin cushion, and I'll even send this little pin with it.
Aw,
Yeah,
nice.
but it's just a
And
little hat.
and after Amy does her round of two, we're going to have a $1 round because we're at the top of the hour again.
Okay. Five. So it's roughly 5 inches around. It's, just something nice if you have a friend or a mother, grandmother. I'm sure they would appreciate this. It's got the beautiful feathers. These are real feathers. And I love the rope, the little beads, and all that is a very unique little pin cushion. All right,
Kitty's in for
I
Kitty.
see Kitty. I
Anybody want
knew
to
I'd
bid
find
it
something that you would love. This
up?
oh, it's just so fancy. Kind of reminds me of our little tea party we had today. Oh.
I'm getting Friar Tuck vibes from it personally, with the beautiful feathers and the green color.
Oh, yeah, I can see that too. If there's no other interest um in the pincushion, we can call it down to Kitty.
Okay.
Oh, pumpkin moon pies. Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious, Kitty. When you were talking about moon pies, see, and that's where my the chat is at. I'm missing all of these. Oh, there they are. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha, Melissa. Now I'm seeing you're calling it down.
We are sold to Kitty
Okay,
for $3.
perfect. All right, thank you. Trying to pick which one I want to do next. Let's do this one. Okay, this is an absolutely gorgeous. Um, it is a 16-inch with a nice 3-inch extender on it. There's your extender. Beautiful necklace. I love the findings on the end here. Beautiful lobster claw clasp. This is kind of in a it looks like leather, but it is just rope, and then it comes down to this stunning tiger eye stone. It's cold, but I don't think, I mean, it's cold in the basement. So all I'm saying is I'm not certain at all if this is real. And but either way, it's just absolutely beautiful with the silver tone background. And there's the back on that. We're going to start this off at just $5. Just $5 starting bid. It's a great deal for this necklace. I don't see a maker's mark on it, but it really gives me, if anybody is familiar with Silpata, um, it gives me those kind of vibes from the jewelry parties that I've been to. Definitely, this I could totally see this at one of those jewelry parties. But it's a nice.
Kitty's saying, might it be petrified wood?
No, it's definitely either acrylic. It's either stone or acrylic. It is quite heavy. I don't think it's
I was
wood.
going to suggest it was some kind of jasper, just because of the wideness of the
Oh, yeah,
striation.
that's true. See, yeah, I can
And
see that.
jasper's heavy. Because if you flip it on the back where it hasn't been polished, you can see the native
Yeah,
stone and see it's the back that makes it look like jasper to me because you can see what it looked like before it got all
I see
polished.
what you're saying.
So that's why I think it's real stone, is just because you
Mhm.
can tell before and after it was polished.
Yeah. Oh, I got a nice little chip on my fingernail now. I didn't see
Oops,
that
I'm
earlier.
sorry.
No, no, no.
I didn't mean to do
Oh
that to
no,
you,
I think I
honey.
did it earlier when I was cooking dinner. But I'm like, oh man, I just painted these. I hate it when that happens.
See, another excuse. Hey, Savannah, can you come
I
touch
know.
up my
Touch up
nails?
my
We've
nails for
got
me.
so many reasons to call that sweetie girl back over
Yeah.
here someday after school. Okay. Maritza, welcome, welcome.
If there's no interest in this, I'll put that to the side. And Belle, I think I don't know if I'm going to be able to hang with you for very much longer. I've been dealing with this throat issue since I had COVID in May, and it won't go away. And it
Okay.
gets much worse at night. Um, yeah. But,
Well, why don't we call it a night then? I see Maritza wants this hello fall. Let me bring us both up
oh,
because I want to make sure that this is, let me move this. This is just going to be $5. I want to make sure this is the sign she meant. Is this the one you mean? Let me back my camera up.
oh, that's so pretty.
Hello to Thrifty Picker. Nice to see a new face, new name. How'd you hear about us? So, Maritza, was it this one? Because I did have a couple of others. I did have some taller ones. Was it this one or was it the long, tall one? I want to make sure I get the right one for you, sweetheart. Let's see. Or was it this one? Well, let's see if I can get it here. Or was it
That's
this
so
one that
pretty
says Hello
too.
Fall? I want to make
I
sure I
love
get the
both of them.
right one.
I'd take both. Just saying.
Oh.
Were they both three?
Let me consult Melissa. I know for sure this one was three. Was the more elaborate one with the cutouts and the stand also three? I tell you what, Maritza, if you wanted the one with the stand, well, she might have said in the chat.
That's what she
Maybe you
said.
can help me look in the chat.
Yeah, hello, fall
Okay,
cake.
then she must want this one. Then she must want this one. I was thinking, okay, all right, it is yours then.
Awesome.
And for anybody saying, oh, rats, I wanted that. Well, I have two. So if somebody else wanted one, I do have two. Oh, I
Mhm.
guess I should have asked Maritza, did you want one or both?
Right?
So let me double check that she just wanted one. And if anybody else wanted the other, just let me know. And while we're waiting on Maritza, tell us your full schedule and where you're going to be, what you've got going on your channel.
Okay. Um, this Thursday, I'm going to be on with Scooter Renee, and we do that almost every Thursday unless one of us is sick or on vacation. So every Thursday you can catch me in Scooter. And then on Saturday night, I will be on this coming Saturday with Joni and Mona. Uh, Joni is from House of Joni, and Mona is Prairie Road Rambling. And we've just kind of the three of us have kind of clicked, and hopefully we'll be able to make this a regular Saturday, I should say Saturday afternoon, because we're gonna, instead of my Saturday night trivia and sale, we're moving it back because there's so many folks that are on Saturday night. We wanted to kind of give you guys a little midday fun. So, yeah,
Well, that's music to my ears since I'm on Saturdays at 7.
right? Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
perfect. I get to
Yep,
watch you. Y'all can watch me after.
yep. And I
So
can
room
send all
for
my
all
people
of
right
us.
over
I
to
love
you.
that.
Um,
That would be wonderful. We'd love a cool ranch raid.
so that's what I have going on between now and Saturday. I will be invoicing on Sunday, and I am offering a 10-day window for you guys to pay. I know sometimes, you know, Friday's payday, or maybe you only get paid every other week, or whatever happens. I decided to go ahead and just make it a 10-day option. If you pay your invoice right away, then I'll ship it out right away. And if you don't pay until 10 days, then I'll ship on the 11th day. But I will invoice
Fair
through
enough.
PayPal, and you have options for Cash App, Venmo, Square, and occasionally Zelle. hmm So that's it. And thank you so much, Bill. I
Fantastic.
didn't mean for you to cut it short just on my account, but it's just hard to get past this. I don't know.
Oh, I'm wanting to end it early too,
Okay.
because here's an announcement that y'all may not know. Tomorrow, I'm going to be one of the guests on Johnny's Hump Day auction.
Oh,
Now, that's not my
fun.
term, that is his term, but he has, I think, four, five, six sellers. So
Oh,
I won't be on a whole lot, but I'm glad just to have an opportunity during the day.
yeah.
So y'all come over there and see me. Let Johnny know that a Southern Belle sent you. So this will give me some time to move away. All
Mhm.
these items get out, some different items for tomorrow. So y'all show Amy some love in the chat. Click on the link that Melissa's dropping and go ahead and subscribe to her
Thank
if
you.
you're not already subscribed. And we'll make sure to see Amy Thursday for her next auction.
Okay.
Thanks again, Amy.
Yep. Thanks for having me,
So
Bill.
I say,
Really
laissez
appreciate
les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on
it.
and on. May God bless y'all. Good night.
Good night.